Let's dive into a world where nothing is off limits, where every desire is valid and every fantasy has a place to be explored. In this moment, there are no boundaries, only the limitless possibilities of what we can create together. Imagine a space where we can truly explore our deepest desires without fear of judgment, where our fantasies take shape and every unspoken thought becomes a shared experience. There's power in vulnerability, and in this sacred moment, we allow ourselves to explore the very core of our desires. No limits, just pure connection and the freedom to be exactly who we are. In this journey, we embrace each other's fantasies, savoring the unknown and reveling in the beauty of a connection that has no boundaries, where every shared thought becomes an invitation for deeper intimacy. Desire is a beautiful, wild thing waiting to be nurtured. Let's open our hearts and minds to the endless possibilities that lie within as we explore each other's deepest longings and the fantasies that fuel our passions. When we set aside the limits, we find ourselves in a world of pure exploration, a place where desires are not to be hidden but shared, and fantasies are meant to be experienced, not judged. Our desires are the most honest parts of who we are, free from judgment, free from restraint. Together, let's discover the depths of those desires and the fantasies that await us. No holds barred. True connection is found when we open ourselves to exploring not just what we've known, but also the hidden parts of ourselves. Together, let's dive into each other's desires and bring those fantasies to life. Every fantasy is an invitation, a secret wish that longs to be explored. Today, let's journey through them together with no limits to hold us back, only the thrill of shared desire. What if we could break free from the chains of hesitation and fully embrace the desires we've only whispered about? Let's discover the freedom that comes from exploring each other's fantasies without limits. In the realm of our deepest desires, there are no rules, just the willingness to explore, to listen, and to surrender to the beauty of the unknown. Let's embark on this journey together. Fantasies are the hidden treasures of our hearts, waiting to be unearthed. Today, let's explore them without fear, without shame, and without limitations. There's something incredibly powerful about sharing what we truly desire, what excites us in the deepest corners of our being. Together, we'll uncover those secrets and make them real, with no boundaries to hold us back. In the act of exploration, we find not just new desires, but a deeper understanding of one another. Let's strip away the limitations and allow ourselves to be completely vulnerable as we step into a world of unfiltered fantasies. Imagine a space where your desires can breathe freely, where the only limits are the ones you choose to set. Let's open the doors to a world where we can share and experience each other's fantasies with total trust and acceptance. Our desires are what make us feel alive, and when we explore them together, we create a bond that transcends the ordinary. There are no limits here, only the shared exhilaration of discovering what excites us most. The beauty of desire lies in its mystery, in the unknown spaces that beckon us forward. Let's venture into those spaces without hesitation, without fear, and see where our fantasies can take us. What would it feel like to explore every corner of your desires without boundaries? To let go of all constraints and simply be present with each other in a space that celebrates curiosity, intimacy, and the thrill of the unknown. In the realm of fantasies, we are free to be as bold, as wild, as uninhibited as we wish. Let's step into that freedom, explore what lies beneath the surface, and discover the depths of our desires together. There's something beautiful about opening up to someone who accepts your fantasies, no matter how wild they seem. Together, we'll create a world where there are no limits, only possibilities waiting to unfold. The most exciting journeys are often those that take us outside our comfort zones. Let's push the boundaries, explore the forbidden, and create a safe space where our desires and fantasies are allowed to flourish. Every fantasy is a key to a hidden door, one that can lead to new experiences, new ways of connecting. Let's turn those keys together and explore the rooms of desire, where the only rule is freedom. When we allow ourselves to be free of judgment, we open the door to a world of infinite possibility. Let's walk through that door and explore the realms of our desires and fantasies without hesitation. Our desires are what make us who we are. They are the roadmap to our hearts. By exploring them openly, we create a deeper connection that transcends any boundary or limitation. True intimacy is found not in perfection, but in the freedom to explore every desire, every fantasy, and every longing. Let's create that intimacy together, without any limitations holding us back. In a world where limits are often imposed, let's create a space where there are none. A space where desires are free to be explored, where fantasies can come to life, and where we can be truly ourselves. When we step into each other's world of desire, we experience the beauty of true connection, where there are no judgments, no restrictions, just the freedom to explore and grow together. Desire is a powerful force that moves us toward deeper connection. Let's use that force to explore each other's hidden fantasies and bring them into the light, free from shame or fear. Exploring our desires is not just about physical connection, it's about tapping into the soul, finding a space where we can be our most authentic selves and allow our fantasies to guide us. Every fantasy is a conversation waiting to happen. Let's start that conversation, explore those desires, and create something new, together with no limits. When we surrender to the exploration of our desires, we enter a realm of limitless possibility. Here, every fantasy is honored, every thought is welcome, and every connection is an opportunity to create something extraordinary. The beauty of exploring desires is that it allows us to discover parts of ourselves that we never knew existed. Together, let's push the boundaries and create a space where our fantasies can be fully realized. Desires are the spark that ignites the fire of passion. When we explore them together, we stoke that fire, allowing our connection to grow deeper and more intense with each passing moment. Exploring each other's fantasies is not about crossing lines. It's about finding new ways to connect, new ways to excite, and new ways to grow closer. There are no limits here, only possibilities. The most thrilling part of desire is the unknown, the anticipation of what's to come. Let's dive into that unknown, exploring every corner of our fantasies and uncovering the magic that awaits us. When we allow ourselves to fully explore our desires, we unlock a deeper level of intimacy and connection. Let's step into that space together, where there are no rules, just the pure joy of shared discovery. Fantasies are more than just thoughts. They're gateways to new experiences. Let's open those gateways and explore what lies beyond, free from judgment and full of excitement. The beauty of exploring desires is in the freedom it offers. Let's embrace that freedom, let go of any reservations, and explore each other's fantasies without hesitation. In a world where we're often told what to want, it's liberating to explore our desires on our own terms. Let's do that together. No limits, just the joy of discovery and connection. Desire is the language of the soul, and every fantasy is a word waiting to be spoken. Let's speak that language together, exploring each other's deepest wishes without fear or hesitation. The thrill of exploring desires is in the uncertainty, in the space where anything can happen. Let's dive into that space together, where there are no boundaries and every possibility is open to us. When we explore our desires without limits, we allow ourselves to experience true liberation, freedom from judgment, freedom from expectations, and freedom to be our most authentic selves. Desire is not something to be controlled or hidden. It's something to be embraced, nurtured, and explored. Together, let's embrace it fully and see where our fantasies take us. There's a special kind of magic that happens when two people come together to explore each other's desires. It's a connection that transcends the physical, a deep bond forged through mutual exploration.